Hola, hola familia, Nessa Snow here and welcome back to my channel. Alright guys, so as y'all can see by the title at this point, your girl needs some time to herself. I am having a girls' night in. I don't have anyone that can spend this time with me, unfortunately. I kind of wish that I could kind of FaceTime with my friends right now and a couple of us could FaceTime and kind of do the same thing. But one, I don't have a lot of friends, and two, I think pretty much people are doing their own thing now and getting ready for Easter tomorrow. And I'm really hoping that I will have this out by tomorrow, which is Easter. So I want to take this time to say Happy Easter, and I hope that everyone is doing well and is happy and healthy. Jalapeno cheddar bites from Burger King are so delicious. They're like that, and the inside looks like that, and they're really good. You have to ask them to get ranch, but it was worth it. Even Blue is like, I need to have some of those right now. He's just staring at me. No. What I'm doing right now is I'm having dinner because I'm starving. You're probably thinking, well, you keep saying that you need a social distance, so doesn't that also include going to the restaurants? Yes, it does, but I had to work. So since I was already at work and then I had to be in my car out and about, I went ahead and got food too. So don't come after me. But if you don't have to work, then stay inside. All these people are at the stores buying all this food, but yet they're still going and eating out. Then why are y'all buying food? What's all this food for that y'all have bought? Like, and you're not staying home and cooking? What's going on? Like today, I went to Walmart and I could not find any eggs. The only eggs that they had was a half a dozen in that pink box. I guess there's like extra large eggs, or no, they're just large eggs. I guess I get the extra large in the kind of greenish box, and that will last me like 2 weeks with Dennis. But now I couldn't even get that because all the eggs were gone. And I know that the farmers are still producing eggs, or they still have chickens and they still have eggs and all this kind of stuff. Like, that production hasn't stopped. So what's going on is people are just overbuying things, and I just don't understand that. Maybe everyone's having like special breakfast for Easter, but still. They're so good. I'm sorry that the lighting is like absolutely awful and the camera keeps shaking, and it's probably also tilted because I don't really have anything to keep everything stable, and I'm on my bed because I'm being lazy after work, and work has been awful because, like I said, even though people have bought a lot of stuff, they're still going to restaurants, and the restaurants are just so busy right now. It's so crazy how busy everything is. I mean, I'm grateful that I still have a job, and I'm grateful that obviously people are purchasing things, which gives everybody jobs, like at Walmart and Publix and all the little restaurants and big restaurants that are out there that are still able to stay open because of the customers and loyal customers and all that. But at the same time, it's like, come on, you're supposed to be home, you're supposed to be distancing yourselves. But I mean, it's like, it's kind of hard because on one end we're still making money and we got to keep our jobs, and on the other end it's like having to be out could potentially put me in a position where I can get sick, you know? I don't know, that's a little difficult. They're doing the XL burgers right now, but I like more on my burger than what the XL comes with. So I went ahead and I got a Whopper with cheese with XL sauce, which is pretty much Big Mac sauce. Delicious. Look at all that. If you're one of those people that like hates everything, I'm sorry, but About to gross you out. Mm-hmm. That hits the spot, guys. It's probably weird that I have a box right here, but it's kind of keeping everything stable as I like got on the bed. And when I get off the bed, like, you know, my drink and everything, like, I didn't want everything everywhere. So I was like, I have a box laying around, so that works. So you're probably wondering at this point, like, girl, what are you talking about a girls' night in? So there is a lot of things that I do when big events are happening, such as holidays or going on vacation, seeing my family. A couple days before that, or a day before that, I like to make sure that all my feminine hygiene is taken care of, if that makes any sense. So obviously you could tell I have a fade, and I actually have been taking care of this myself for about, how long have I been out here? 2 years. So I need to touch this up. I need to trim my hair a little bit because I have some split ends. I need to wax my chin, and I need to pluck my eyebrows. I need to fix my nails. One of them have fallen off already, which really sucks. And I need to clip and paint my toenails. I need to shave. So, and then also I have something that I already do, but something that I need to do now, especially because I'm getting acne, is do a mask. I think the stress of everything and like being stuck at home and like all this has really caused my hell to my face pretty much. So I'm really hoping that a mask that I got from Ipsy will help. And I'm also gonna open up my Ipsy bags that I have not opened up in forever. I'm so sorry, but I just like it's a mixture of I haven't had time. I'm doing like videos where I'm driving somewhere and I can't be opening it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much bring you with me into my hygiene. It's not, like I said, it's not a daily hygiene that I do. However, some of this I do once a week, once every 2 weeks, and some of it I do every 3 to 6 months. As far as like, honestly, I do a lot of this weekly. But masks, is the only thing that I don't really have time for, and I just don't find necessary because I usually have pretty okay skin. My pores are really big, but I mean, that's something that I've dealt with like all my life, and so I really don't care about it, and nothing helps anyway. Like, I don't give anything a chance long enough to actually fix the issue, and so I've gotten used to it, and I've gotten over it, and I'm just like, whatever, my face looks like that. But when like I know I'm gonna be wearing a lot of makeup, like I'm going on vacation, I'm about to see my family, so I wear makeup all the time. Events where I know for a fact that I'm gonna be wearing makeup for a good amount of time, I like to wear a mask to pamper my skin before I ruin my skin. And then sometimes when I come back off of that, I will do another mask and another like a good cleanse on my face to get myself back to how I was. That's pretty much the only thing out of everything that I don't do at least once a week or once every 10 days. So I just wanted to bring you along in this journey with me. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, it is getting late, so I'm getting tired, and I just want to go ahead and start getting all this done. So I changed because I needed to get my kitchen cleaned for tomorrow, and then in a second I need to take Blue out, and I also need to put my nativity set away. It's crazy that so many people will leave up Christmas stuff, but it's usually just like their Christmas tree. And the only thing that I left up that's Christmas related is my nativity set. It is huge, and it's just kind of a pain to put it away, and it's so beautiful, and it's just kind of not in the way, so it doesn't bother me. It kind of just stayed up, and I even decorated for Valentine's Day, and I still left my nativity set up, but I didn't really want to leave it up for Easter, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that up as well. Before I do that, I want to put some coconut oil in my hair. Reason being, as I've heard, it's just really good to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim my hair really quick with my gorgeous kitchen scissors because I'm bougie like that. Jenna's Ratchet Salon would be proud of me. I don't really try very hard. I don't really get it that wet. I just cut it. And I don't cut it enough for Brad Mondo to be, is that how you say his last name, Mondo? To be upset with me. I'm not doing anything like crazy. I just trim my hair and I leave it pretty much the same length. I work 2 jobs, so it's very hard to find a place that is open at a time that I need. So I just do it myself. And when I have time and money to start getting my hair done by someone, I will do that. But today is not that day. Well, I pretty much just grab it and cut. Very simple, nothing much to it. I just try to do that, and I cut off about an inch. As you can see here, it's just dead, like gross. So I cut that off, and that's it. And I go in with the same hair, and I kind of just go like this, giving it some texture. I don't know if it actually works the way I'm doing it, or if I'm doing it correctly or whatever, and that's that. And then I move to my shorter hair that's in the front, and again I cut off about an inch. So like this is a different length. It's all a different length, and it's not it's my hair has always been layered, and it's always been very, very short. So it's a mixture of my hair just growing back, and it's obviously not growing back all at the same time and the same length, because that's not what hair does. I do that, and then I go to the other side. I mean, my hair is just, it needs to be cut by a professional soon. And by soon, I mean I probably won't be going for quite a while, but at the end of the day, guys, it's just hair. It will grow back. I mean, my hair doesn't grow back very quickly, but, well, it's just hair. It's gonna be okay. So then I get this hair, excuse my white hair, because that is coming in rather quickly. Alright, so I get this hair, and I make sure, I love how I'm not using a brush either. So my brush got really, really nasty, and I was like, oh, I'll buy a new one. And I didn't. Which, I mean, half of the reason of that is I want to get 2 different kind of brushes, and I just haven't been able to. But anyway, I pretty much make sure this is all one length, and I just cut it across. I guess in my head I think that this is helping me keep my hair layered, when I might not be helping keeping it layered at all, but what can you do? Go to a professional. Yeah, I hear ya. So I do it like that, and I get it to where it's all straight, kind of straight, and then same technique, I go in straight like this, and I go like that really quickly. I turn it. So I do quite a bit of trimming, so by the end of it I'm cutting off about to 2 to 3 inches, I guess. So I have it turned like this, and then I'm just cutting it. And I don't have a good enough clip so I just put it in a ponytail. And then I go through the sides and just make sure that everything pretty much looks the same. So like this one's a little bit longer, so I'll cut this one a little bit. Just that edge. And I just do that with all my hair. Just making sure that it's all pretty much the same. I might go in and give it a little bit more texture by going in, and then I also grab the scissors and I do this to a couple of the hairs. Other than thinning it out, I'm not really sure that this gives me any volume or anything, but I've seen people do this, so I do it, and that's how I do my hair. And next part is I'm gonna put oil in it, put it up in a ponytail again, and then I can move on to my fade. So I'm not gonna lie, I think I've messed up at this point, but I'm just like really not upset about it. So I flipped my hair to the side, which is a style that I'm getting used to and I'm liking. And I'm just like, I want it shorter in the front so I don't have to worry about it being just so long and in my face, you know? So I was like, I'm just gonna kind of make it shorter, and so I did. So this is like really short right here. I mean, it just doesn't really bother me. When my hair was really short, that's kind of how I had it. All of it was long except for the front parts, and it's always been a style that I kind of like. I kind of just want to cut it off. I just want to cut all this hair and have it be just the same length. But at the same time, I'm just like, okay, stop cutting your hair. I think that's enough. Because I mean, this part is obviously like the back of my head because my fade, it like starts back here. So like this is obviously the back of my hair, and this would be like the front. If I parted it in the middle, this will be the front of my hair. So I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I like the fact that I can have my hair really long in the back and just kind of chilling right here, and then I can have my shorter hair up here up front. Pretty much is how I like doing my hair now, if I don't have it in a ponytail up top or a clip up top is what I usually do. So honestly, like, should I have cut all of this? Probably not, but I usually have it in a clip on top anyway, and you can't even tell. So I'm gonna get over it. Okay, so my hair is in kind of a bun-ish. I always, when I do my fade, I always make sure my hair is nice and tight so that I'm not, because I tend to make my fade even more than it was. It started like down here, I think, and I've moved it because of I'm not very good at it anyway, but I have been doing it for 2-3+ years. So anyways, I have put coconut oil and olive oil in my hair, so there is like a mask going on so far, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the fade. I tried to I only want, what is it, 1.5 done, so I push it all the way back and I just pretty much go in. And I'm not sure that my technique is correct, and I honestly, I mean, I do what works for me. Now when I get here, I have to move that so I can get around my ear. like so. And then I pretty much try to go in a circle. Again, I can't really see behind my ear, so I'm just doing my best. I much prefer when I had someone that could do this for me. It was a lot, but it was always so clean and beautiful. I usually got a couple lines, like I think it was a long one here, or a long one and then 3 short ones. It was really cute and I loved it, but I just, like I said, nothing is open when I get off of work at 7 o'clock. And obviously I have this pushed all the way to the end so that I can get the lines done. I'm sorry if I'm not saying the right words. I just do my hair. I don't know what it's called and all this kind of stuff. I'm obviously didn't go to school for this, so. And then obviously this is still long on the top. So what I do now is I go in and I make that top line because I don't want to go past that. Like this part right here is having to grow back. Honestly, it doesn't bother me because I wear my hair down all the time and it's curly and you really can't tell. And if you can tell, nobody has really told me anything. So I have to get closer to the mirror to do that, so you won't be able to see that part. So once I have most of it done, I go to a medicine door mirror and I make sure that pretty much all of this is like kind of the same. It's obviously not perfect, it never is. I can go in 1,000 times and there's just always like a spot like right behind my ear that I can't seem to get. But I do my best and I try to make sure that, okay, if my hair was down, like did I get, the line up here? Is my ear clean above my ear? If not, I'll go back in. I need to get a smaller, there's one that's like this long and this skinny and it can really get these lines that I'm needing. But I do what I can with what I have. When I first started doing this, I did have a couple more tools that made things a little bit easier. And then because it was always so fresh and done by a professional, it was easy to kind of keep it up in between. So like I would have it done like once a month and then like in between I would kind of just keep it clean. However, now that I'm completely doing it by myself and have been doing it by myself for such a long time, it just doesn't look clean and perfect. But again, I always have my hair down if I'm going anywhere. So overall, to me, it just doesn't matter as long as you can see pretty much just this part is the only part you can see when my hair is down. And that's what I like, and I've kept it that way. Honestly, because I just don't want to deal with the whole regrowth thing. That just seems annoying, I just don't want to do it. So yeah, that's how I do my hair. I'm going to be keeping it in this oil thing for a while. I need to go walk Blue. I need to finish washing my dishes. I already have a load in the dishwasher and I added vinegar to it. If y'all aren't doing that yet, which is crazy, but the CDC finally has been like, oh yeah, maybe we should put a little bit of bleach in our water and when you're washing your dishes. We've always been able to do that. And you should do that. And if you don't do bleach, do vinegar if you feel more comfortable with vinegar. I even put a splash of it in my dishwasher. I've always done that. So I just feel like it takes care of all the bacterias and everything. It's just gross to not use a little extra of something. So definitely do that with all this crazy stuff going around. So again, I just need to finish doing that, put my nativity set in. By that time, about 30 minutes should have passed. I am also going to be opening my Ipsy bags. I'm so upset because I know that I have not gotten a couple of them for the very fact that my address was wrong, and so somebody else has been getting my Ipsy bags, but I finally got it fixed today. But that just means that I don't get my Easter Ipsy bag. I'm kind of upset about that because I did go on Ipsy to see what is in that bag, and it's super awesome stuff like a mud mask. I'm so upset that I'm not gonna get it, but I mean, it's kind of my fault for never checking to make sure that that address was correct, and I kind of had had an idea that it was wrong. I need to get this stuff done. I'll be right back. As you can tell, I have taken a shower. I have done my eyebrows and my chin and my lip, and I did use the mask in my hair. Now that like my hair is all wet and stuff, I could really tell how short it is, but honestly, like, I'm really not upset about it. Hair length now doesn't upset me because I see pictures of when my hair was short and then I see pictures of when my hair is long, and I'm like, honestly, like, I love it both ways and I really don't care. So hair is hair to me. I mean, I want my hair and I love my hair and I wish it was healthy, but at the end of the day, as far as like length for me, I like it both. I like short and long hair, and I think it both looks good on me. So now I am going to jump in bed, get comfortable and cozy. I'm going to put the mask on and I'm going to go ahead and open my Ipsy bags, and you get to see them now. Ahora pues, well, my last thoughts. I woke up and my face was really dewy. You can kind of still see how dewy my skin is. It's really fresh, it's really soft, it feels good. Like, I don't, like, there's obviously no burning, no redness, and it doesn't look that bad. It's actually not really that oily, it's just kind of really dewy and fresh. I did not do a morning routine. I didn't wash my face. All I did was blot it with a tissue, and I'm also not wearing makeup right now. So this is the final look of what the mask did, and also washing my face. This is saying a lot. Usually after bleaching, waxing, and plucking, my face is usually really upset with me. It gets really red and really blotchy. Sometimes I can get like a rash. It's just, my skin does not like to be messed with. And after doing all of that yesterday and then washing it and putting a mask on, I'm amazed at how okay my skin is with me. It's not angry. So that's saying something. As you can see, the final results of my hair, it is short, and that's coming from like it being down here. So I did cut about 4 inches, or is that 2 inches? So yeah, I cut about 2 inches, and then of course up here it's a lot shorter than that, but this part was already pretty short. And I don't, when I want to style my hair, I do have it kind of like this, and I have that like that so I could show my fade. As you could see, after showering, it looks pretty good, and my hair is pretty calm. It's a little curly and a little frizzy, but it could definitely be frizzier. Honestly, I'm not really that upset, and as far as it being short, I'm not really upset about that either. It will grow, it's hair. Overall, I definitely approve of all the products that I used last night. I'm excited to put some makeup on, put some hair products in my hair, because girl, it needs it. I might curl it a little bit. Then I'm going to sit on this couch with some good home cooking and watch How to Train Your Dragon 1 through 3. And that's pretty much all we're doing, me and Dennis. We're just enjoying the day, enjoying each other's company, and I hope you too can enjoy today. I know that this might keep you away from your family, but I mean, try Skyping and talking, FaceTiming. There's so many things that you can do to make sure that you are healthy and your family's healthy, and strangers continue to stay healthy. Gracias tanto, familia. Felice Pascua. Ciao.